Hello, welcome to Morning Coffee with Maddog Merv, and we have an overcast morning, but it's going to be beautiful. I love these September days. Let's see what we got going on the channel, shall we? Welcome to Morning Coffee, Maddog Merv today. Got our French roast this morning again. I wonder if I'm a big fat guy. I mean, holy cow. I always had a schmear. A schmear. So he's probably going for bagels. His friends. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. I have no clue. And I got a bunch of chores to do. Oh, who wants to do that? Good stuff. Well, today, Toyman Television. I'd like to give a shout out to my good friend Dale Angel. And his wife, Karen, does some amazing miniatures. And I mean miniatures. Like, if you did a model of, or a diorama of, say, a model show or a classroom or something, she would do the little miniatures for inside of there. It's just amazing work. Yeah, Karen does, well, you just got to check it out. If you haven't seen Toyman Television recently, please check out Toyman Television and let Dale know that I sent you. He's a great guy. Well, last week we didn't have a show because of what's going on here, family matters that I have to attend to. You know, I always talk about how crazy and busy things are. Well, every once in a while they get kicked up a notch from that, and that's what this last week was. So we didn't do a show last week, but this week we're going to look at that 68 Corvette. That 68 Corvette. I call it the Great Pumpkin. I'm not as far along with it as I wanted to be, but at least I can get you guys started in it and kind of show you where I'm headed and what I've been doing on it. So that's going to be the show tomorrow. So for the adventures in Mad Dog's Adventures in 40K this week, we looked at, so I've got these Black Templars, and I will tell you that before I started 3D printing, I had 50 figures. Not all, in fact, only very few were completed. Some were partially assembled, and then I have a whole box, about half of them, that aren't even off the sprue yet. So it's kind of my second army that I'm really working on. So I'm going to take my time on these guys. Just with the lore, it's pretty good, but I love the capes, I love the tabards, you know, things like that crusade look. I'm a big fan of the Knights of the Crusade, you know, their stories and the look, that period of time, just very interesting to me and always has been. So and where that got started, I may have mentioned this before, but where it got started was as a kid. And I mean young, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We used to go to this department store that my dad had worked at. He'd actually been the, when they had a carpet, floor covering department, he was the floor covering manager. And they eventually dissolved that and just other departments, you know, regular department store. It was called ZCMI. And we used to go in there and he'd go visit some of the guys that he used to work with. We'd go in the men's section, the men's suit section, and they had this suit of armor. This was back in the 70s. It was the neatest darn thing, and it was a full suit of armor with sword and all that, as a prop there in the store, and it just got me hooked back then. I was one of those kids that instead of, and I did have some G.I. Joes, the 12-inch G.I. Joes, but the ones I really liked were my Noble Knights set. So give you some idea, I was into that medieval stuff way back then. So these Black Templars, they're something I'm really taking time on. I'm really trying to do a lot of fancy and different stuff to them to make them suit what I want to do as far as these futuristic crusaders. So anyway, we looked a little bit at some of the 3D printed stuff that I've been doing, particularly for them, and I am slowing down a little bit with my 3D printing now. I've already gone through two of the little I can't remember what they're called now. They're the not screens, but your film, the printing film. You get about 6,000 lines of print, or 60,000. I can't remember. Anyway, you get a bunch, and then the film just starts to deteriorate to a point where it's not gonna operate like it should. So you're supposed to replace it. Well, I replaced it a week ago, and it's calling to be replaced again. So yeah, I've been using it just day and night for the last little while. So we're slowing down with that. But anyway, that's what our Thursday show was last week. So this week we're going to be looking at something on the Kit Hoarder stash. It'll be another model kit, probably a car, but we'll see. I've got a bunch of stuff that I can show you guys. So there's some really neat things that, at least they're neat to me, that I've got that I can share with you guys. So some of you guys had sent condolences for the passing of my sister, and thank you, I appreciate that. She was 84, so this wasn't totally unexpected. It just, well, you're never ready for it, even if you're, quote, ready for it. You know, she'd been on hospice since April, so this was something that the time was coming, but man, she had such a positive attitude. Even there towards the end, just such a positive attitude about life and the situation she was in. And like she would say, you're in charge of making your own happiness. It's not something that just appears out of thin air. It's something that you have to make, and she sure was the epitome of that. We still haven't been able to get her services done yet. We're waiting for other family members to come into town. I have one remaining sister now of the original family group, which was 5 kids and a mom and dad. It's now myself and my next oldest sister. That's it. We're the only ones left in the family. So we've been communicating extensively recently. We had to work on the obituary. We had to write that. We had to do a couple of other little things, but it was it's been a good process. I mean, some good things have come out of all this, but it's also been a very, very, very busy time. As anybody can attest who's had to help plan a funeral, it does get a little how can I put it, intense. Like I mentioned earlier, just been doing a lot of 3D printing. It is going to ramp down just a little bit right now. I am working on several projects. There's a couple of car projects, plus these Black Templars. With it being Halloween season, there's repairs I need to make to the animatronics that are over at my son's, and some of the other Halloween decorations. So it's just a busy time. Oh, and then this upcoming Wednesday, I'm going to be speaking at a conference that's here in Salt Lake City, and it'll be a dry run for the speaking that I'll do in a couple of weeks in Virginia when I am in Blacksburg, Virginia for a conference, and it'll be the same talk I give. So it'll be a good dry run for that. Lots of things going on, lots of moving parts, but I gotta tell you, I am so grateful that you guys are here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all you guys do to help inspire me. People like my friend Pete from across the pond, who still just cracks me up. Pete, I love your use of the English language. I love it. Listening to you and watching what you do, incredible skills as a modeler, and just an all-around good guy. I really appreciate the conversations we have and our friendship. I appreciate Chris at the other end of the world. I appreciate the conversations that we have as well. The inspiration that you send for me for Warhammer stuff, it's awesome. So and there's a lot of you guys. I can't name all of you because there's so many that comment and are devout followers here, and it means a lot to me, because this point in my life, it's all about people, helping people, inspiring people, trying to pass down what you have as far as your skills and your learning and all that stuff. It's about trying to help, inspire other people. So at least that's what it is for me. Well, thanks for joining us today, folks. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to get some more work done on that Corvette. And you guys have a great week. We'll see you tomorrow for the progress on the Corvette.